Just relax with it. Fine, girl.
Have we got enough?
So is Julie coming?
Did you know that a semi-truck is 20 times bigger than your average car? Or did you also know that a semi will carry up to about 80,000 pounds? A semi actually cannot stop and go immediately and has several blind spots all around the truck. When passing a semi, you should keep going, don't stop right there beside them. And there are easy, simple ways to avoid an accident. I hope you will take these simple tips to be a more conscientious driver around a semi. As soon as we put our key into the ignition and hit the gas pedal, we are on our way to our next destination. Then along the way, another car cuts in front of you. Well, our first reaction will more likely to be slam on your brakes and honk on your horn and hopefully don't say a few pretty words. A semi-truck cannot stomp on the brakes like a car. The driver could floor it and he could actually barely move. If a car cuts in front of the semi, that person who just cut in front of them is more likely on their way to a hospital. A semi's brakes are much like a train's, and it takes a while before they come to a complete stop. Most passenger vehicles on the road have hydraulic brakes, which are liquid, faster and more instantaneous. Semi-trucks have air brakes, which have a lag time, which I got this from a website called utah.gov. Also, because they are carrying such large and heavy loads, this will affect their ability to be able to stop and go quickly. My brother Austin is a flatbed driver, which is a different type of semi, and more than once has had someone stomp on the brakes in front of him, expecting him to just immediately stop, but that's not always the case. He's actually had several loads where they call suicide loads, where if he did stomp on his brakes, it would be literally suicide for him to do that. A semi has multiple blind spots around the truck. They have a front side, right side, left side, and back side blind spots, or no zones. No zones are large areas around the truck where the driver cannot see you. You are actually invisible to them. Many assume that due to the size of commercial vehicles and larger mirrors that trucks have more visibility. Which I got that from that quote from attorneygus.com. This is not true because of their sizes. Semis have more trouble seeing other cars around them. A good way to avoid these areas is to keep the semi-driver's face in your side view or rear view mirrors, which to that same website they actually say to keep your mirrors to where you don't really see the back end of your car. Do not stay too long beside them. Either speed up enough to get past them with plenty of space between you and the semi, or slow down to where you're behind them. There are about 500,000 trucking accidents that occur every year. Which I got that from legalinfo.com. These accidents occur because of simple mistakes or someone's lack of attention. According to a website called autojusticeattorney.com, to avoid a collision, you need to be alert and aware of your surroundings. Avoid distractions like a cell phone that might draw your attention elsewhere. And avoid driving if you are tired, frustrated, or not feeling well. Fatigue is one of the most common causes of crashes, and emotional problems can lead to things like aggressive driving, which I also got that from attorneyjustice.com. And aggressive driving could lead to things like speeding, cutting in front of people, or just running red lights, which are a common cause of causing an accident. When driving, try to keep a level head. Pass carefully by, especially on a 2-lane road that require you to use an opposing traffic lane. Also, when passing a semi, act like you have more than one behind you, because even though if you see their lights and pass in front of them, they're still having to stomp on their brakes because you're still too close to them. When a semi driver turns, they have to take an extra wide turn because of the length of their trailers, and even if it means getting to the left lane to turn right. A semi can be very dangerous if you're not a conscientious driver. The semi cannot accelerate and brake immediately. It has several blind spots around the truck, and the semi has to take wide turns. Accidents occur more often than we think from carelessness or someone's lack of attention. I hope that personal experience and general information will persuade you to use caution and drive more safely around a semi. Thank you.